The Chengdu J-10 is a multi-role fighter aircraft developed by the Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group, CAIG, for the People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. Known by its NATO reporting name, the Firebird, the J-10 has become a pivotal component of China's modernization efforts in aerial combat capabilities. The history and development of this aircraft reflect broader geopolitical trends and significant advancements in Chinese aerospace engineering, underscoring China's ambition to create a domestically produced fighter capable of competing with Western and Russian counterparts. Early development and strategic context. The Chengdu J-10 project, internally known as the Project 10, was initiated in the mid-1980s in response to a perceived technological gap between China's existing aircraft and advanced Western fighters such as the F-16 and the Soviet MiG-29. After the Sino-Vietnamese conflict and growing tensions with the Soviet Union, it became apparent that the PLAAF needed a new generation of aircraft to ensure air superiority and support ground operations effectively. The J-10 project received its official green light in 1986, driven by Deng Xiaoping's call to modernize the armed forces. The goal was to design a lightweight, single-engine, multi-role fighter with capabilities comparable to fourth-generation Western aircraft. Initial development faced numerous challenges as China's aerospace sector was still maturing and lacked the sophisticated technology and experience needed for such an ambitious project. Influence of the Israeli Navy and foreign partnerships. A pivotal, yet often controversial aspect of the J-10's development was its reported linkage to the Israeli aircraft industry's IAI, Levi fighter program. The Levi, a delta-winged, canard-equipped fighter developed by Israel in the 1980s, shared many design characteristics with the J-10. Following the cancellation of the Levi project, due to budget constraints and political pressure from the United States, it is widely believed that China acquired critical design data and technologies, either directly or indirectly, which influenced the J-10's basic airframe design. While the Chinese government and Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group have never officially acknowledged this connection, many aviation analysts suggest that the Levi played a key role in shaping the J-10's aerodynamic layout, including its delta-wing configuration and canard foreplanes. This partnership likely provided the Chinese aerospace industry with a significant technological boost at a crucial juncture in the J-10's development. Technical challenges and evolution of the design. The early phases of J-10 development were marked by considerable technical hurdles. One of the primary challenges was the engine. Initially, China intended to power the aircraft with an indigenous engine, the WS-10, but development delays and technical issues led to a reliance on the Russian AL-31F engine, sourced from the Sukhoi Su-27 flanker series. The AL-31F engine, a reliable power plant, allowed the J-10 to achieve the necessary thrust and performance levels, but its use underscored the limitations of China's domestic jet engine capabilities at the time. Another challenge was the integration of modern avionics and flight control systems. The J-10 was the first Chinese fighter to employ a full fly-by-wire FBW system, which replaced traditional manual controls with electronic interfaces, significantly enhancing maneuverability and reducing pilot workload. Implementing this system required overcoming significant software and hardware hurdles, and numerous prototypes were produced to fine-tune the aircraft's handling and stability. By the mid-1990s, as the project progressed, the J-10 began to take shape as a single-engine, lightweight fighter with a blended delta wing and canard configuration. Featuring a ventral intake and a bubble canopy for improved visibility. It adopted a modular design philosophy, enabling future upgrades to avionics, weapons, and sensors, which would become critical in its later iterations. Flight testing and initial production. The first prototype, designated as J-10A, took its maiden flight on March 23, 1998. However, development remained shrouded in secrecy, and the aircraft did not officially debut until December 2005, when the PLAF publicly acknowledged its existence. The lengthy development period, spanning nearly 2 decades, was a testament to the technical complexities and resource constraints faced by Chinese engineers. The J-10A, the initial production variant, featured a single AL-31FN turbofan engine, a digital FBW system, and an advanced avionics suite that included pulse Doppler radar capable of tracking multiple targets simultaneously. Its weapons loadout was diverse, supporting a variety of air-to-air missiles, guided bombs, and anti-ship munitions. The J-10A primarily served as an air superiority fighter, but could also perform secondary ground attack roles. J-10B and further modernization. Following the J-10A's entry into service, Chengdu continued to refine and enhance the design. The J-10B, which first flew in 2008, represented a significant step forward. It introduced a reshaped nose cone, housing an active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar, a new diverterless supersonic inlet, DSI, and an infrared search and track, IRST system. These changes reduced radar cross-section and improved aerodynamic efficiency, making the J-10B more competitive against contemporary fighters like the F-16C and the Russian Su-30. The J-10B also included improved avionics, better electronic warfare capabilities, and an enhanced glass cockpit. These upgrades addressed many of the deficiencies in the original J-10A and extended the aircraft's operational lifespan. The J-10B was followed by the J-10C variant, which incorporated further advancements, including a new ESA radar and compatibility with the PLAAF's latest precision-guided munitions. Strategic impact and global perception. The J-10 has been a critical component of China's military modernization, symbolizing the country's growing aerospace capabilities. Its development marked a turning point for the PLAAF, transitioning from reliance on outdated Soviet designs to a more self-reliant defense industry. While the J-10 may not match the stealth characteristics or supercruise capabilities of fifth-generation fighters like the F-35 or Su-57, its versatility, affordability, and multi-role flexibility make it a formidable asset in regional conflicts. Internationally, the J-10 has also served as a showcase for Chinese aerospace engineering. It has been offered for export, with Pakistan being a notable potential customer, although no major foreign sales have materialized to date. The J-10's presence has contributed to a shift in regional air power dynamics, prompting neighboring countries to upgrade their fleets and reconsider their strategic postures. Future prospects. As of today, the J-10 continues to evolve, with the advent of the J-10D concept, rumored to feature thrust vectoring engines, more advanced avionics, and even greater maneuverability. The platform is expected to remain a core element of the PLAF's tactical air power for years to come. The J-10's development is a case study in the challenges and triumphs of China's military-industrial complex, highlighting the country's ability to learn, adapt, and ultimately produce a world-class fighter aircraft through persistent effort and strategic planning.